I have been struggling with Stardew Valley for what feels like a year. Not an in-game year, an entire real-life year. I don't remember when I got it, but ever since I got it, I have been having problems with the PC version specifically. I started a Stardew Valley Let's Play, and the first 10 episodes, in the first 10 episodes, my audio, my microphone audio, was garbage. And it was a problem with one person. And I heeded that person's advice and took the whole thing down. So that first initial wonderment of, I'm in Stardew Valley, this place is amazing, I love it, that was gone. I tried again. But the second time, it turns out when you've done this once before, all the people talking, it gets old. Suddenly you're reliving the whole thing all over again, and the magic is lost, and it's annoying. So, that was a long time ago. I don't remember how long ago. I did already make this character and then, like, quit out, so I'm remaking the character. And I have a bunch of numbers written down. Oh, wait, passed it already. Whoop, passed it again. So, after that, long time after that, 33, 72, 33, no, 75, 99, oh, nope, 64. So after that, and then 99. After that, I tried different things. 74, and then I just turned this down to like 39. There we go. Yeah, look at me. I look like some kind of hobo. I'm gonna go looking through shirts while I try and explain this. So I tried again. I tried something new. Oh, that's even worse. Gosh. Why do they have two of the same looking shirts? Is that just like one of the Legend of Zelda shirts? So I tried again with some of my friends and putting them into the game. First with Kelsey, and that's still up on this channel at the time of recording. Oh heavens. There's too much purple. And then once with Dokuro, which never got uploaded. That was a lot of silliness because honestly, no one was paying attention at the time, and I made one joke in the first, like, in the character creation area, and that was funny for everyone. But then it was like, yeah, no one else is paying attention to this, so whatever. I do like the mouse shirt. It's really cute, but it's not something I would wear. The Mario getup is nice, but is that Mario? No, it's not. The reverse Mario getup is nice, but what I want is a jacket with a red shirt underneath. I could have sworn there was one. Could have sworn I have one in the Switch version. That's another thing. This year I got Stardew Valley on the Switch. That is totally a dead in air right there. I got Stardew Valley on the Switch and I was playing it, and I'm really far. I'm in year 2. The Waluigi getup is very tempting. However, it's still more purple. Didn't I already comment about this? Oh no, it was the reverse. Okay, this is the Mario getup. So if I just turn this up... Oh, I'm wearing overalls. I don't like that. Nope, it was at 39. There we go. What the hell is this supposed to be? Is it just like a sheen on the shirt? So it's shiny? This one's clearly got a skull on it, so... Blue sky. What number was it? It was 19. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones / hobo look. So, I would try a different style farm, but honestly, I don't like any of them nearly as much as I like the standard farm. It's got the most amount of land. I honestly use all of it, or most of it at least. I don't really have to worry about animals or monsters, rivers getting in my way, my own access bridges being cut off, and I don't know anything about the forest farm, and I don't really want to. The woods limit your farming space. Yeah, that's the reason. There you go. So in the Switch version, I've gotten really far, and knowing what is so far, at least in the mid-game, if not in the end-game, I'm honestly... I really want to try doing this again. Branston... Branston is a town, my first Animal Crossing town name, and then I just figured out Branston Town and went, that's a really good name. I'm gonna use that in a bunch of things. So, cheeseburger works. I could skip the intro, but honestly, I'm trying not to be cheap about all this, just because I've been through it so much. I'm going to try and read out things as they happen. At least in cutscenes and all that. Oh man, I splashed the microphone.
And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience.
Nice sword, by the way.
Now, listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life.
Very poetic, Grandpa. Green Santa.
And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness.
What's up with your fire? Huh? That's not how fire works.
When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Not right now, though. 'Cause I'm dying and stuff. Now let Grandpa rest.
XDX years later. So it could be at any time in the future. Actually, that probably means something like more than 10 years later. 10 or more years later, sorry. That guy's licking his teeth. That guy reminds me of someone, but I don't remember who. I could have sworn around here there was a skeleton, but I guess not. That's fine. Honestly, why are there security cameras? Yep. That is not... You do not open a metal filing cabinet. You do not open a metal desk, and it makes a wood creak noise.
Dear Vance, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place. My pride and joy, Branston Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me.
Oh, yeah. And thus, we hop in the bus, and we get the bus out of there. I have been watching too much Desert Bus, but you know what? I might just take that up. Swapping out any swear words with the word bus. You would think that this bus is the same one that appears later in the game. You would be wrong. Because that bus is broken. Stardew Valley in 0.5 miles. That must be the exit sign. You know, most of the exit signs I've seen have better, like... They don't just say... Oh, wow. No, it just looks like I came out of the bus that is broken down. Hello, you must be Vance. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll just follow me. Yes, as usual, all my women are going to sound remarkably similar, except for one of them that I have in mind. This is Branston Farm. I don't have her in mind because she's special. I have her in mind because, honestly, she's different looking. That's it. What's the matter? Okay, maybe 2, now that I think about it. Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Looks like a dump.
Ah, the new farmer. Welcome. I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic.
Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though.
Rude! Don't listen to her, Vance. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades.
That I will be buying, so thanks, Mayor Lewis.
Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself.
Honestly, right now it should be winter time. Because of game logic. Because technically we only start the next day. And the next day is the first day of spring.
The townspeople would appreciate that.
And if we're not starting in the next day, we're starting, like, before the game lets you wake up.
Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. You'll need it.
I say that, but, like... It depends, really? By wintertime, this shouldn't be too hard. By year 2, this game should be blisteringly easy. Good heavens. Oh my gosh. You receive 15 parts of seeds.
Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis.
Alright, hold on a sec. First stall. No controller style menus. I don't think that's what that does, but can we get some zoom buttons in here? Because honestly, there we go. Now take them away again because honestly I don't need them. Let's see. So, check or to do is right click and use is left click. So that makes sense. I can arrange most of the things in this house. Dang it. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I've been playing with Joy-Cons for months and months. I say months and months, it's been like 2 months maybe. Let's see. Chop wood, search for a wild forest, earn some cash while waiting on your first harvest. Yep, I have something in my hand that in my inventory that I should not. Also, I forgot something. The menu. Lock toolbar. I always like it on the bottom, and I like it when it gets graded. Oh my gosh, good heavens. Every 2 seconds, I'm stopping to do something else. Look at this front yard. This is a mess. All of these trees have to go. Now, I saw Game Grumps do Stardew Valley once. And honestly, it pained me watching it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the poor guy doesn't know anything about Stardew Valley. But I've played so much of it that, like, I know what I'm doing. And honestly, I shouldn't be faulting him for not knowing what he's doing. So I did make some mistakes the first time. The first time I played this game. And what we're going to do... the first time I played this game, there's this recipe called... what was it? It was some kind of forest snack. Parsnips are really good, by the way. Not to eat, I mean, but like to farm. That's a lot easier than the Switch version where you have to run all over the dang place. To plant seeds. So, forest snacks, or whatever they're called. I made the mistake of making a lot of them, so I ran out of seeds. These just look like parsnip seeds. So I ran out of like saplings for stuff. Really early. Okay, I see them. ones am I going to keep? I'm going to keep these 3. Okay. So I'm planning things. I'm planning things way too early, before I even have the things that are necessary for my plans. And my gosh, my energy is almost gone. I am planning trees that I will tap. Oh, good heavens. This is the last tree I'm chopping. Today. I had to watch Aaron Hansen get exhausted. And pass out in the field. Can you believe it? That's not a thing you should be doing in Stardew Valley. What the hell? How did I miss some of this wood? Now, normally, I would save all this wood, but right now I want some money, so... We are, in fact, going to go over to... Hello. We will need this. This bus is broken, so is the minecart up there on the left. I'm sorry, I'm making a lot of, like, one-way statements that don't end. Yeah. Here's the calendar. Gosh. Dang it. Here's the calendar. We have... Every year is divided up into 4 seasons that are all 28 days each. They function as the month. This is the month of spring. There will be a month of summer, fall, and winter. Trust me, winter is a pain. I was honestly really scared of it the first time. You will see a lot of birthdays. This is not all the people in town, obviously. This lady is one of the few people who will actually sound relatively different in this entire game. From other women, of course. Hello. Okay, so usually, there is a character named Harvey, who I usually try and date, and then eventually marry. In the Switch version, I actually finally succeeded, because I like Harvey's mustache. And that's about it, the only reason, other than he's kind of cute. Normally, I hear people going after Abigail, and honestly, I can see why. I like her. Well, you're out of luck because they're not going to be overgrown for long. Thank goodness. This is Pierre. He sells a lot of things, as you can no doubt tell. I think I might buy 15 more parsnip seeds. And just hold on to them. Wow, that is some fancy wallpaper. Oh, here are saplings. You can get saplings to drop, to make, trees. And altogether, this costs something like, well, let's do some math here. That's 10. So 10,000. 20,000. 3, 4, 5. 25,234. No. 25,400 gold. That's a lot. And honestly, in the beginning, it's really slow. I'm going to buy this floor because I think it looks nice. I'm also going to talk to the other people in here just to get them, like... just to do the quest. It's not going to net me any money at all, but, you know, whatever. It's honestly rather hard. This is another lady that I'm probably going to give a different voice. Because look, she's old. I do not like some of the people in Stardew Valley. I will openly admit this. Get back here, lady. I saw you. I don't like Haley, who lives in this house, I'm fairly certain. No, I'm wrong. I don't like Haley, who lives in this house over here. Jody's okay. I don't know. I really don't know much about Kent at all. Sam is okay at best, but I don't really talk to him much. Lewis is alright. Clint over here is fine. The guy who works in the museum and the library, literally, you cannot speak to him ever in any place other than behind the counter. And you can't even, you can't have a conversation with him one-on-one. It is always, I am the businessman who runs the library and museum. He is not a character beyond that. George is old, Evelyn's old, and Alex is a jock. I don't like Alex all that much, but you know what? Whatever. The trailer has Pam and Penny, and honestly, I don't care for either one of them. I think Penny is a bit of a goody two-shoes, and Pam is a wretched hole. Gus runs the saloon. He's alright. He's pretty chill. That's about it. Pierre, Carolyn, and Abigail. Pierre is a bit... He comes on a bit too hard. That's all I'm gonna say. He just comes on a bit too hard. Honest, I'm really supposed to be rooting for him because of this right over here. I'll go over there just to prove the point. In this game, you are given a major choice of community versus corporation. This entire this entire little town. Oh my gosh. Lady. Yeah, I like her, alright? Joja Mart is the corporation. They are soulless. The one guy who works in there is a dick. The other guy who you can talk to and actually, like... Where is he? He might be, like, straight... Okay, Shane down here. This is Shane. He's also a dick. Unless you get to know him, I guess. And potentially get to date him. But, honestly, I don't care. This is important, though it's going to get its own cutscene, so I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. Chances are Haley's going to be up here, and I'm just going to talk to her and never talk to her again. Because, honestly, I don't like Haley. She's too stuck up. She needs to get her head out of her own butt. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, I have 100 gold left. Maybe I should have bought a food. Maybe I can go buy a food. Let's go do that. See if I can get back up enough energy, excuse me, to go plant these seeds and get some stuff rolling. What's up, Gus? What do you got? Everything is out of my price range. Gosh dang it, Gus. I'm fairly certain it's tomorrow, but at some point there's going to be some reason to go down to the beach where Elliot lives. Elliot is a shut-in. That's all. That's most of his character. That's all I know about him. He lives in a cabin on the beach. He's probably an artist. I don't really know anything about him beyond that. And honestly, there's nothing really for me to do for the rest of the day other than clear out weeds. So that's all I'm going to do. Now, usually, originally, when I was playing this game, I'd go out and cut down all the wild patches of grass. That's this stuff down here. Immediately. Just, like, go out and annihilate all of it. Actually, that wouldn't be too... Well, no, these are the two of the same tree. This trifecta would work, though. I might cut down this tree. And definitely this tree, because it's hiding something. Over here, we have a cave. It's currently empty. Don't worry about it. No one's going to do anything about that for quite a while. And over here, I will come back to this tomorrow when I can cut down a tree. We have crafting, but honestly, it's a little barren right now because we don't have a whole lot of stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to be cutting down more trees because I want to make a chest. Currently, my inventory size is abysmal, and task number 1, priority number 1 is increase the inventory size. There's a big old bag in the general store that will double the size of my current hotbar or current inventory by what is that button? Hold on. By doubling my hotbar, basically. You're not gonna tell me? Access menu? They do the same thing, okay. Why does C not open the crafting menu? Alright, I've been standing around pressing buttons for too long. Honestly, this stuff I'll probably get rid of. Because honestly, right now... Or, no, maybe I'll just cut it back. You may notice all of these logs out here. All these stumps. I can't cut them down yet. My axe is not strong enough. I have to update it with ores from the mine. Which the mine isn't open yet, so... I'm screwed on that front. For the moment. It will open up, but not for like a week. I think. I tend to turn on the... Hold on a sec. Oh, I don't have any space. Duh. How much... Okay, 18. I do have enough to plant this last thing. I'm starting to feel exhausted, which is why I'm going to stop. I prefer it like that. There we go. Perfect. Now tomorrow it will be sunny because it's always sunny the second day of spring. It's always sunny for quite a while. 198, not quite my initial investment made back, but everything's going to start looking up as soon as we get some parsnips growing. Now, every morning I like to check the TV because I want to know what the weather is going to be. Tomorrow it's going to rain. That's surprising considering how early in the game it is. Spirits are in good humor, but honestly I have no freaking clue what the spirits mean. This is telling me that yes, you can increase the size of your inventory. Willie wants me to come down to the beach. I told you. Currently, I can only water things one at a time. And that's annoying. But what can you do? We don't have any... I can also not, like... I can only hoe things one at a time. But as we upgrade our utilities, we will be able to increase that. There's that. Now, in a little while, these are all going to grow. What do you want? Go to the beach. Yeah, I get it. These are all... these... 18 or so are all going to grow, and then the next day these will be done growing, because they all take about 4 days to grow. I am usually used to things flying into my inventory from gosh dang miles away, because honestly. Later in the game, you have the ability to find a magnet ring somewhere, and that will increase your pickup range. It's honestly rather nice. I forgot to put down the fancy flooring in my house. Get it out of my inventory and all that. Whole game's really peaceful. Here you go. Wow. Wow, that just looks so much more official. It looks so much better than just simple hardwood floor. I like it. Ooh, what was that? I was going to the beach. Okay. You know what? Just for the sake of variety, Willie will be a pirate. Because I feel like it. And honestly, why not? Oh, everything feels so slow. Robin does sell a building, a stable building, so that you can have a horse. It comes with a horse.
Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas.
What the hell am I doing with my mouth right now?
It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish.
He's turning Scottish.
Finally saved up to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have me old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive, and hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while.
You are... There is nothing farther from the truth, Willie. Honestly. Nothing.
There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies.
Whoops, clicked out the window.
You can also buy anything. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old poppy used to say anyway.
Happy, whatever. He wants to keep the art of fishing alive. I will kill it, because I don't fish. I don't fish, I don't fish. I'm probably never going to fish. Not until probably year 3. When I decide I really... My inventory is full. My inventory is full. That's annoying. Having an entirely full inventory is very annoying. And that's why I gotta go make a chest right the fart now. Now usually I make 3 different chests. One of them containing crops, which I hold on to in case anyone needs a certain crop. One of them I have for more specific materials and one for more general materials. This is a warp totem. We will not be able to make warps, we will not be able to make what warps to the totems for a very long time. Oh right, I wanted to go uncover the shrine and whatnot. Alright, oak tree, you're in my way. Honestly, the whole clicking in the direction that you, no, using a tool in the direction that you choose is honestly a little annoying. But you know what? I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Vance, wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year, Grandpa.
That's not ominous. Grandpa's Shrine. Grandpa's Shrine is here the whole darn time. It's in every single world that you spawn. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm probably gonna throw something on the ground so that I can make this chest. Oh my gosh, I just noticed my energy is next to dead again. Hold this. Now it will go here. Honestly, it could stay there for the rest of eternity for all I care. This chest. But it's not going to. This bamboo pole I will never use. I don't fish. Oh, right. While I'm thinking about it, let's make this chest red. Why not? As soon as it tells me you're starting to feel exhausted, all work stops. You're starting to feel exhausted. There you go. All work stops. If you put yourself to the point of exhaustion, that will cut your energy for the next day in half. You're practically shooting yourself in the foot. I'm going to use one more swing of a tool, but that's about it. And that's only because I saw something at the beach. Which is exactly where we're going right now. There's a cemetery up here, but oh, okay. If you see these 3 little wormy things anywhere, use your hoe on them. This one had stone in it. This is Elliot. Ah. I would go try and date this guy, except I don't really know anything about him, and honestly, it's a pain getting him out of his cabin. New book! Yeah! Lost book. So you can go read those in the library. I would use the control. I would use my Xbox controller, but honestly, using a controller is a little wonky. There's no sensitivity slider for it, so it goes at one constant rate the whole time. No ifs, ands, or buts. This oyster counts as a fish. Now, normally I would hold on to it, because if I don't fish, there's only one other way to get fish, and that's collecting them occasionally off the beach. But I'm so early in the game, I don't care. It turns out that there is one brand of fertilizer that requires any kind of fish. Oh, I shouldn't have shipped those rocks. I plan to use them. Usually the main aesthetic of my farm is stone slab. You will see this probably later. Oh my gosh, look at this place. It's so freaking, the floor is so fancy. Oh, I forgot to turn off the fire in the morning. But you know, I really don't have anything else to do today. That's a lie. That is a lie, and I know it. I can keep clearing field. I'm gonna gonna cut myself a path through. Oh boy, the stone maze. I'm gonna say screw it and go around. It's not actually a maze, but honestly it might as well be. Purely because of how much there is, how much stone there is in that corner of the map. And that's it. It's just rock. And until I get a better pickaxe, I think an iron pickaxe? Which is 2 upgrades away. Honestly, I don't know what these are made of. They don't have any descriptor on them. So, for all I know, they're made of stone. There's a farm, there's a ranch over here that's run by Marnie. I don't like Marnie. Honestly, purely because of her looks. That's about it, really. And she's so insistent on you getting animals and being nice to them. Hello. Leia, right? Yeah. I don't know, Leia. We do live outside of town. I would tell you about who lives in this tower, but considering he gets a cutscene later, I'm not going to. Honestly, I'm just looking around for forage materials. Another one of these. Foraging is some of my favorite stuff. It's simple. Just walk, and occasionally you find things on the ground. Pick them up. They're worth money. Go sell them. I would not, at this moment in time, recommend selling... Gosh dang it, dandelions. There's so many. Okay, so, I would not recommend selling all of them. Not at this moment. You'll probably find out later. Spring! Spring is important because in this specific area and nowhere else, there are spring onions. They grow only in the spring, and they're only around here. It's getting pretty dark out, and my hair looks more blue than purple now. You can cut down these trees, but they will grow back eventually anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And technically, even in that first run-through, when I'd cut down all the trees on my farm and gotten rid of all the tree seeds, wild tree seeds that I had, I was not technically screwed over. I didn't think that you could cut down any of the trees outside the farm, but you can. It's possible, and they will drop the seeds, the wild seeds that you need, and they will grow back automatically, and there's no stopping them. Honestly, I find... Gosh dang it. Stop using up my energy. It's precious. It's a precious resource. Also, I can hardly tell what is anything around here, so... Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let's see. One of these, one of these. Is it 2 of those? It is, indeed. There we go. Look at that. Right, sell off most of these things. Now, we don't need the spring onions, but we do need 1 dandelion and 1 leek. I'm not going to tell you why, though. 4. I am not planting anything tonight. Normally, I would plant the wild seeds and then the mixed seeds here and get I don't know what. But really, right now, we do not have time for that. However... see, the field snack is where I screwed myself over. Right there. It is made out of one of every type of wild seed from the trees. And you're kind of screwed if you eat all of them. So try not to eat... try and eat as few of them as you can, but honestly, early game they're really good. Late game they're terrible. Field snack is terrible. It doesn't matter too much. I'm going to call it here because it has been 2 days. 354. That is a good number. Constant progress. I like it. I will see you next time on Stardew Valley, when I will have more information for you. Most of it random, all of it hopefully very useful. See you then, folks.